But first, almost 8,000 plastic bottles, 5,000 cans and more than 10,000 plastic food wrappers. That's how much rubbish was collected from the River Thames in just 2 weeks last year. Hoping to go at least one better this time, the big paddle clean-up is back and they've enlisted some pretty impressive volunteers to help. Carolyn Sim reports.
World-class canoeists don't usually move this slowly on the water, but today they're in a different race against rubbish.
We have found a couple of bits, our biggest item being a deck chair.
World champion Bethan Forrow has joined volunteers on the River Lee for the Big Paddle Clean-up, a campaign to get rid of rubbish from rivers.
That has obviously been dumped in the river.
What do you think about that?
I think it's disgusting. I think, especially when there's so many ways to appropriately get rid of stuff you don't want.
This stretch of the river is close to the Lee Valley White Water Centre, where many Team GB canoeists train, like Olympic silver medalist Mallory Franklin.
I grew up on the river when I started paddling when I was 5, and I was fortunate enough to be able to play and be able to go swimming and do everything without getting ill and without there being too much rubbish around. So I think being able to give that back to the future generation is really important to me personally.
The campaign, which is now in its 4th year, is also about raising awareness of river pollution. Water companies support it. Thames Water today said their 5-year plan to invest in infrastructure will prevent sewage from ending up in the water. Last year, volunteers collected over 1,800 of these sacks and filled them with more than 7,000 plastic bottles, more than 4,000 cans and more than 10,000 plastic food wrappers.
I get a sense of achievement out of it, and it's even nicer when you see people and they thank you as well, you know, to make sure this place looks clean and is just protected. Yeah.
Have you found much?
We've got a trotter, not a bicycle.
A bicycle?
Yeah.
All kinds of junk was dragged from the water today and from along the riverbank. Volunteers will be picking litter from London's waterways for just 2 weeks, but the campaign hopes to encourage more people to help keep our rivers clean all year round. Carolyn Sim, ITV News.